compagnie d'Annika, Sorenstam. Annika, State of the Union, your opinion on golf right now?
Yeah, I mean, I think the game is getting to a point where it's getting healthier and healthier. I think one of the things we do have to address is maybe the amount of golfers playing the game. If we look at the golfers in 2011, we had 25.7 million golfers in the U.S., and that's 5 million less than 6 or 7 years before that. So we've seen a little bit of a decline in rounds as well. But as far as the interest and the golf courses and so forth, we it's looking pretty good. But we still have to try to encourage the young players to play. We have to get more women into the game, and there are some initiatives out there that people are starting to implement because they realize the issues we're having as far as not having the growth amongst those segments.
How about the situation on the LPGA Tour? They were on survival mode for many years, and now it seems that the interest is back.
It is, yeah. I mean, it's been some tough times for them. I mean, especially from the economic standpoint, with the economy being probably at its worst in a very long time. I mean, that hits the entertainment budgets, and therefore it's been hard to support the women's tournaments. But they have a wonderful leader in Michael Wan. I think he does an excellent job, and they're adding some more tournaments to the schedule. We're seeing a lot of growth overseas, so I think this is just the beginning of some wonderful years ahead.
Young players coming in, Lydia Ko last year, 15 years old, winning the Canadian Open. Would that be a solution, to your point of view, to get more interest on the LPGA Tour?
Well, I don't know if it's a solution, but it certainly shows that there's some good programs in the works, and you have to capitalize on that. You have to continue. You have to make sure that golf is introduced maybe at school levels, and that there's a lot of after-school programs so kids have access to the golf courses, and because there's so much for them to do nowadays. There's so many options as far as other sports, and we got to keep them away from computers and video games and TV. So let's get them on the golf course. Let's have some fun.
I think that the fact that the golf will be involved, will be at the Olympic Games in 2016 might change that situation also?
Oh, there's no doubt. I think it's a tremendous step for the golf to grow. I mean, yeah, it's in certain parts of the Western world, golf is is part of the daily life, but in a lot of places they don't know what golf is. So once you have an Olympic sport, you're going to get the government and the federations to support the sport, so we will certainly grow on grassroots levels, which is very important.
One last question. Very often we compare the province of Quebec to your native Sweden. How can you explain that we find so many professional athletes, golf-wise, women and men from Sweden on professional tours?
Well, I mean, if you love the game, you find ways to play. I mean, yes, I grew up in a colder climate, but we would find ways to play the game. We would play indoors, and we would, putt at home on a carpet. And, when the season did come, when the snow did melt, we were so excited to get out, so we played all summer. And, we took advantage of the late evenings.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.